Hello YarnTubers, welcome back to Wanderlust Crochet with Dina and Benji, who apparently needs to get paid for his very short appearance this morning. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is pick a winner, and then I want to talk to you about the sales coming up. I mean, Thanksgiving is close. Now, if you're watching this after Thanksgiving 2024, just hang on, because this is going to apply at any time. So, the first thing I'm going to do is pick a winner. Okay, my tablet is froze up. Let me get it going. Okay, I got my tablet up. I'm putting Earl in the box. Who's Earl? Okay, there we go, video link. And 9 plus 1 is 10. Get YouTube comments. Okay, here we go. Where's it at? Okay, start raffle and pick winner. Here we go, you guys. Start. It's spinning. M. Hain, congratulations to the winner. I like the Christmas crochet book. I've always enjoyed the tradition and festive feel of preparing for the Christmas holiday. So here is our giveaway winner. So, congratulations to our winner. Now, I want to talk to you guys about pricing yarn. And some of you who have been with me for a while know that I've talked about this before. But let's be clear. Okay, you are not a better person if you get a better price. Whoops. I'm having trouble. It doesn't make me a better person for looking for the best price. Okay, that is not what this is all about. But if you really want to know if that's a good deal, you might want to check out the link in the description box. That is my true yarn pricing workshop. And you can use that to, figure out the actual price per yard, per ounce, per meter, per gram. And you need to include your shipping, your sales tax, all the things that it costs you. Like Red Heart, when I priced that out at Buy Mart, which is a discount store in the Northwest, that comes out pretty high as far as cents per yard. Now, back in 2020, I did a video about pricing yarn, and you could easily get like ice yarns, including the high shipping. If you figured out all the yardage and the amount of money you spent, I have a spreadsheet just specifically for ice yarns. You could get ice yarn for less than a penny a yard, including all the costs. And that's why I, kept it trying to explain to people true yarn cost, right? The true price of yarn. So yes, it's November, and these companies are going to be emailing you all these deals. Well, if you really want to know, is that really a good deal? It depends on the price for how much yarn you're actually getting. And, if you get, free shipping, well, go look and see what the minimum, purchase is to get that free shipping. Now, what you do is your business. I feel that if I buy yarn just because it's a good price, that all I'm doing is giving myself a dopamine rush of buying yarn. That yarn has no purpose in my life. Now, not everybody feels that way. They feel that, oh, I'll never find this deal again, or that is just too good of a deal to pass up. I personally cannot say that. I don't have the space. And I really don't have the desire to have a yarn stash. And just because something is a good deal, I'm going to pass on it if I don't need it for anything. I have way too many items on my scorched earth list to get through that of course I'm going to add things as I go. So the scorched earth list expands and shrinks, and it's very liquid. But I feel that buying something just because it's a good price, I'll never get that price again, I personally don't feel that's a good idea. That's just spending money for the sake of spending money. If I'm looking for yarn you know, if I remember to, I'll use the little, what is it? Those extensions that you put on your browser to help me find codes if I think about it. But again, the truth is, if I need that, if I want that yarn for a specific product, you know, project, I'm just going to hit purchase. I mean, I recently spent, what was it? $200 on 5 or 6 hanks of yarn from the farmer's daughter for the cardigan I'm getting ready to make. I was going to do that as a make along, but the truth, I mean, this is a side note. If you guys want to make it with me, that's great. I'm a little discouraged on make alongs and community events, so I'm going to take a little break from that. So anyway, yeah, I just spent that kind of money, and I plan on making a beautiful join as you go granny square cardigan from MJ's Off the Hook. And if someone wants to pay me for it, what it's worth, I'll sell it. And if I don't, then I'll wear it. So that's I don't always go looking for the good deals, but I also know people who are constantly looking for good deals, buy a bunch of stuff that really isn't a good deal when you look at the price per yard or the price per whatever unit, and then, you know, say, you know, they have this mindset that, oh, I'll never find that price again. I couldn't pass that up. I had to take advantage of that. Well, that's the emotion that the advertisers want you to feel. So my feeling is I don't like being yanked around by advertisers. You know, advertising has its place in the world, but at the same time, the idea of me being manipulated into something that really isn't that great of an idea, that bothers me personally. It may not, you know, bother everybody, and that's fine. That is absolutely fine. I'm not here to shame anybody for how much you spend on yarn or how much yarn you have. I do know that when I start going through my whips and I start, you know, knocking things out of my scorched earth list, and or I give away, you know, my extra yarn, you know, something I'm not going to do, or I have leftovers, that makes me feel lighter. It makes me feel less burdened. So how do you guys feel? What I'd like you to do is check out that worksheet that I have linked in the description box. And you can text me. Don't call me, because I'm not going to answer I'm not going to answer someone who's not already in my contacts. So you can text me. Look at what's on, you know, what parameters. If you can't download and use that spreadsheet, if a couple of you want me to put it in the spreadsheet for you, look at the information that's asked for on the spreadsheet, and then text me that information, 208-805-7111. Tell me who you are. And I will, when I get stopped, you know, I can't jump on things immediately because I'm driving. But when I can, I will enter it in there, and I will text you back telling you that it's in there. And I'll probably tell you something like, I came up with because I price, personally, I like to price per the yard. Other people want to, you know, look at the gram column or the meter column or the ounce column, you know, all those. There are all different things to look at. I like the yard column myself. I like to price it per yard. But you can look at whatever column you want. Once I enter your yarn information in there, it's more difficult when you've made a multiple yarn purchase. I need to know the sales tax. Like, you know, maybe give me the information along with a screenshot of your shopping cart, or invoice or whatever. That would help. But we do want to include things like sales tax, because whatever it's classified as, you're still spending it on yarn. So let's get it all in there. I'm not getting so nitty gritty that we're putting so many cents per mile that you drove to go get that yarn. But I do want you to think about, if it ever comes to rounding up or down, to round up if you drove to go get that yarn. I just want us all, you know, my goal here is to get us all aware of what yarn truly costs. How do you guys feel about that? You know, are you like me that, you know, if you think about going to get a coupon code, you'll grab it, but you're going to hit that purchase button anyway. I bought all that yarn from 5 or 6 Hanes. I can't, Hanks, that I bought hand-dyed yarn, superwash merino, and a 3-weight that I'm going to use for that cardigan. I just bought it. I just bought it. And I'm like, okay, don't buy yarn for a few paychecks, that's for sure. And that is waiting for me at home. And so when I do get home in December, I will be caking that up, maybe even with you guys. And I will probably start that cardigan. I am very excited about that cardigan. I have started, you know, the crystal sweater. I started a Darla sweater, which I want different yarn for that. And now, I want to complete a garment. So if you guys will cheer me on and help me along to actually complete a garment, that's what that big yarn purchase was for. So starting that in December. What about you guys? I want you guys to tell me about, you know, your yarn buying philosophies in the comments. And like I said, you know, we're not here to shame anybody. Benji loves you no matter how much yarn you buy. He does. He loves you. He's so soft. He's been out in the rain. He's so soft. So tell me what you think. Feel free to text me that information. If you can't get that information into that spreadsheet, if you download it and it doesn't work, I think Ellen tried to download it last year and use it, and she had trouble. The formulas weren't crossing over or something. It is a Google Sheets document. So if you can't download it and use it yourself, you know, send me that information, you know, text me the number or even email me the information. And when I get a chance, I will enter it for you. And then I will let you know, I will respond that it's in there. So I think it's a fun experiment. Especially I wanted to bring this up since Black Friday is coming, right? Are you stretching out? Are you stretching out? Yeah. He's going to get on the tablet for a bit. Okay, so what else was I going to say? Give me a second while I think of it. It's gone. It is gone. So anyway, let's have a little fun with yarn pricing and just enjoy using that. It is a free resource that I want you guys to be able to use. And if you download it and the formulas don't work and you don't know how to get them to work, just send me the information. We are somewhere in Missouri. We're westbound on Interstate 70. We're going to continue to go west of here to a larger city, and then we're going to turn around and head east and then north into Navarre. Is that how you say it? Navarre, Ohio. So that's where we're headed. I look forward to reading what you guys say. I look forward to hearing from you. Oh, I know what I was going to say. If you're in the middle of a checkout and you send that information to me, you know, if it was me, I just hit checkout, you know, and still you could send that information to me. I just want you to know it's not gonna come back to you before you hit that purchase button if you're anything like me. So let's just have fun with it. I hope that this is enlightening to many of you, and we'll see you in the next one. Okay, I love you guys. Bye.